20 video or stream. So actually, I wanna go with the one custom. Okay, no way. Guys, I'm not really a Reds fan, so shit. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
I'm streaming now.
You're streaming?
I don't like the thing. So we're gonna do the Madden 20 gameplay, cause why not, you know? Fuck, I can't be too loud. It's like you can hear music in the background, but that's just my fucking neighbors. Fortnite, Madden, and Snapchat.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the veteran Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers as they take on Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium, clad in silver and black, going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this.
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
And there's offensive tackle Trent Brown, signed away from New England in the offseason on a 4-year, $66 million deal to protect his new quarterback in Oakland, Derek Carr. No stranger to the Bay Area. First 3 years in the league, but with San Francisco as a 49er, he can play left or right tackle.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. This is Jalen Richard, the 4th-year man from Southern Miss. And he's going to be... On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Deep for the Chargers, Desmond King. fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Pictures of me, that's just
So they'll come
gay.
up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Bro, my little cousin's gay.
Play
Fuck.
fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down, and caught by Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but
you know the guy who you followed, who made your name out of the money?
It's 4th down.
Been down.
Defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some.
So you know the guy you followed and made your name out of money, the cash? He gave me a shout out.
First quarter,
yeah.
Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Raiders offense taking the field again. And CD, we talked early in the year about this Raiders team needing to survive their... And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And an alley to run.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
190.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Rivers now. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes.
Let me see.
I can't upload it. I can't upload it. No, no, no. You dumbass.
No.
No, Chichi. Don't.
Why?
Don't do me. Chichi.
Delete half of it. Don't worry.
At the Raiders' 25-yard line.
390. Black 15. Let's go, team. Let's go.
Off the plate. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He completes it to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Let's go. Pick it up.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they'll be set up with great field position as this is going to be touchdown right at the 40-yard line. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And Davis gets in. Touchdown, Chargers. As his guys are in for 6. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On 2nd and 10. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offense.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Chargers offense coming out here, CD, and they are now at 4-7 with the loss to the Chiefs in Mexico City on Monday night, Week 11. What is so crazy is that their 7 losses, all in one-score games. That's almost impossible.
But it seems to be kind of the script this Chargers team has followed for, what, the last 4 or 5 years? Doesn't it feel that way? The difference this year is we're not getting that late run by the Chargers where they end up being a playoff team or they get close to that. As for Phillip Rivers, he's always thrown a lot of interceptions. But the last 2 games, 7 total, 4 in the loss to Kansas City and Mexico City. You just start to wonder about his play now. Because remember, this team is going into a brand new stadium in Los Angeles next year. Will Phillip Rivers be that quarterback? He hopes to be, but he's got to start playing better.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I'm here all day.
Following the interception here, Rivers got his man. It's Williams. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Trying to power it ahead with one. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get moving forward.
I was too busy watching people doing donuts.
On the draw, Richard. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him
I'm
down
gonna do
at
a
the 21-yard
pass.
line. Justin Jones there on the stop. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Shotgun now for Carr. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. And with that, folks, I want to remind you to join the NFL Salute to Service. This season, the NFL and its players are honoring those who proudly serve our country, and fans are encouraged to join NFL players in writing letters to service members and their families. To learn how you can send your letter today, visit NFL.com/salute. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Carr, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give him credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently, we're going to get right back to it.
That's gonna get me copyrighted.
So the Chargers will start
Some gay-ass music.
And the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48.
Fuck, dude, I'm out. This